How do you teach your family to respect you? I was in my home studio when my parents called me. There's not enough seats for everyone at the wedding. Cuts had to be made and you were one of them. You understand, right? I took a deep breath. But I already wrote a speech, and my flight was $700. It's non-refundable. Martin, my dad's voice cut through like a knife. This is a formal event. People eat with multiple forks. Your sister's CEO friends will be there, and we know crowds make you nervous. Dad, I'm 29. Remember to eat something before calling us back. You get cranky when you're hungry. Beep. He hung up. A cold dread filled my chest. I dropped out of film school 8 years ago, and they still couldn't even pretend I mattered. An hour later, I got another call. It was their wedding planner. Mr. Martin, this is Alyssa from Wedding Love. I'm calling about your sister's wedding next month. Your family contacted us with some changes. My stomach dropped. What kind of changes? They've removed you from the guest list entirely, but they also specifically requested that we keep your $50,000 deposit for the videography package. Your mother said the family had already allocated those funds to other wedding expenses. The videography package I'd insisted on paying for because I wanted to give my sister something special. My hands were shaking now, but not from sadness. Alyssa, I need to ask you something. What's the name of your wedding venue? The Skyline Manor downtown. Why? And who owns that property? I heard papers shuffling. It's listed under Camera Holdings, LLC. My voice was steady now. What about the catering company? Golden Plate Catering, but I don't see why. She paused. Wait, that's also Camera Holdings. Keep going. The florist, the DJ, the limos. With each name, I heard her breathing get faster. Mr. Martin, are you telling me I own every single vendor for this wedding? Every single one. The words felt strange coming out. 8 years of letting them think I was struggling while I quietly built $1 million empire shooting commercials. 8 years of when you get a real job, and we remember what happened at your prom, as if I was still the awkward teenager who stepped on Sarah's friend's dress. Cancel everything, I said quietly. Every contract, every reservation. Send my parents an itemized bill showing exactly what their actual budget needs to cover. They can keep my videography deposit since they already spent it. But sir, the wedding is in 3 weeks. There are 180 guests. Then they better start making calls. After I hung up, I sat in my studio surrounded by equipment they thought was just an expensive hobby. My phone buzzed with a text from Mom. Martin, we've made our decision. The invitation had a dress code anyway. We know how you struggle with those. When you get a real job, you'll understand these decisions. Don't contact your sister. I typed back, understood. Good luck with the vendors. I was pulling footage from a drive when my phone exploded with calls. Mom, Dad, my sister, numbers I didn't recognize. I let them ring until Dad called for the 8th time. Martin! All the cockiness had left his voice. He was panicked, almost screaming. Every vendor just canceled. The venue, the caterer, everyone. There's been some terrible mistake. No mistake, Dad. They all work for me. The silence was so complete I could hear his breathing. That's impossible. You make little videos you can barely afford. I make commercials for Nike, Dad. And every single vendor you hired reports to me. We can work this out. You're still family. Family? I laughed. An hour ago you were worried I couldn't handle multiple forks. Martin, don't be sensitive. You know we only want what's best. No, Dad. What you want is a wedding you can't afford. My phone rang again. This time it was my sister. I almost didn't answer, but something made me pick up. Martin? Her voice was tiny, broken. She was crying so hard she could barely speak. What's happening? Mom and Dad are screaming. The venue called me directly. They said everything's canceled? My anger crumbled a little. Did you know they uninvited me? What? No.